of the world's burden too along with it you have to bear, as a continuation of his own sufficiently heavy load. Here, Sri Aurobindo is considerate enough. He accepts that our own sufficiently heavy load, but you have to bear the burden of the world too along with it. Therefore, his yoga, that means our integral yoga, has much more of the nature of a battle than others. Now, do you find that you are in a middle of a battle while doing this sadhana? If that feeling doesn't come, you have to go to the old and practice all those things which I have told you about the heart, about the blood, about the mind, and about the kundalini. Once you can integrate them, you will understand you are in the midst of a battle. That is why Rama Ravana battle, Kaurava Pandava battle. Next. But this is not only an individual battle. No military man fights an individual battle, you understand it? So no integral yoga fights an individual battle. It is a collective war waged over a considerable country. When he says country, he means not only a geographical country, but also the pranamaya plane and the manomaya occult planes. You have to fight in those planes also, not only in the physical plane. He has not only to conquer in himself the forces of the egoistic falsehood and disorder, but to conquer them as representatives of the same adverse and inexhaustible forces in the world. When one discovers a law in science, in his mind, it can be utilized by all. So, when you can understand the integral yoga, it becomes useful to all. Because in himself, he contains the universe. This is another mantra. Pindanda is the Brahmanda. Dehe Devalaya Prokto. Because in himself, he contains the universe. Next. Victorious in the struggle. We can compel. You underline that word compel. We are not begging anybody. What happened? We are compelling me to stop? Victorious in the struggle, we can compel earth herself to be an aid towards our perfection and can enrich our realization with the booty torn from the powers that oppose it. Now, there is a Puranic confirmation of what he has written here. Whenever planet earth is burdened with sinners, it goes and it prays. And what does Vishnu say? He will come down and the powers which oppose are removed. And that is exactly what is happening since 1950. And 2011 is the deadline for the opposing powers to vanish from the planet Earth completely. It is imperative to exchange this surface orientation for the deeper faith and vision. That is where we require, when I say since 1950 to 2011, you should have a deeper conviction, because I can't give my conviction to you. But what I can say, this is the authority. And I will show you the authority in the next slide. It is imperative to exchange this surface orientation for the deeper faith and vision, which see only the divine and seek only after the divine. The next need is to compel all our lower being to pay homage to this new faith and greater vision, that is self-consecration. Surrender your thoughts, your desires, and your actions. Next. This is what is the confirmation. These are the words of the mother. You recognize what is this? It is written where? To thee who hast been the material envelope of our master. Now you got your answer? Material envelope. To thee our infinite gratitude. Before thee who hast done so much for us, who hast worked, struggled, suffered, endured so much, and once he has worked, struggled, suffered, and endured, you need not work, struggle, suffer, and endure. Can you understand that? That when a scientist suffers and endures and gives you a law, what you have to do is to just read the law and apply it. Before thee who hast willed all, attempted all, prepared, achieved all for us. So we have already achieved, you remember that. But even then you have to read and work. Before thee we bow down and implore that we may never forget, even for a moment, all we owe to thee. This is the prayer of humanity. Humanity will utter these words in utter gratitude sometime later if you carry this message to all. But the message has to be carried. A physical tool must be there. Next.
Sir, please explain to today which symbolizes thee and which symbolizes master.
I didn't understand.
There are two words, one is thee and one is master.
Achha.
To whom this symbolizes thee and to whom thee means?
The thee,
There are two words.
the thee is the divine, what we call as the soul, and the master is the Jagat Guru. And technically, they both mean the same. Technically, even though there is a difference, it only the difference of how you look at it. If you are not concerned, soul, S-O-U-L.
Master is
The man who has physical body, who has
Atma and Paramatma.
Paramatma. But technically it means the same at that level. Next. You tell me when the time is over. All that the light from above, asks of us that it may begin to work is a call from the soul and a sufficient part of support in the mind. A call from the soul, you have it, just as I gave the example. If the call was not there, you will not be hearing this. So the call is there. What is required is a sufficient part of support in the mind. You can't consecrate 100%. He knows it. But if you can just have a will that for every day, 1 hour I will study these materials and practice, that is enough. You give 1 hour, just 1 hour, not more than that. And of course, not less than that. Just 1 hour per day, and you read it with the spirit of a student going to an examination. I am telling you, the time is very near when the entire humanity is going to pay that homage. If it is by your efforts, well, it is our chance in millenniums to work for that cause. And can't you give 1 hour per day? Of course. ... The idea may be,
This is the hour of the God.
that is the right, it is the hour of the God, exactly 1 hour of God per day. The idea may be and must be in the beginning be inadequate. Naturally, our understanding will be inadequate. He knows it, and he very clearly puts it in writing. The aspiration may be narrow and imperfect. The faith poorly illumined, even as not surely founded on the rock of knowledge, fluctuating, uncertain, easily diminished, often even it may be extinguished and need to be lit again with difficulty. Like a torch in a windy pass, but if once there is a resolute self-consecration from the deep within for the hour of God, every day, that 1 hour you must give for this purpose only.